world, right? Ernest Meyer, right? Now, Ernest Meyer, the Darwin of the 20th century, and then he also pioneered the currently accepted definition of a biological species and the living world. Now, diversity in the living world, the number of species that are known and described range between 1.7 to 1.8 million. This is biodiversity. There is a need to standardize the naming of living organisms such that a particular organism is known by the same name all over the world. This process is called nomenclature. Obviously, nomenclature or naming is only possible when the organism is described correctly and we know what organism the name is attached to. This is identification. Okay, for plants, scientific names are based on agreed principles and criteria which are provided in International Code for Botanical Nomenclature (ICBN). And how are animal and for animals, International Code of Zoological Nomenclature (ICZN). Okay, each scientific name has two components: the generic name and the specific epithet. This system of providing a name with two components is called binomial nomenclature, and this naming system given by Carlos Linnaeus. Biological names are generally in Latin and written in italics. They are Latinized or derived from Latin irrespective of their origin. The first word in a biological name represents the genus, while the second component denotes the specific epithet. Both the words in a biological name, when handwritten, are separately underlined or printed in italics to indicate their Latin origin. The first word denoting the genus starts with a capital letter, while the specific epithet starts with a small letter. It can be illustrated with the example of Mangifera indica. Name of the author appears after the specific epithet, that is species name, that is at the end of the biological name, means scientific name, and is written in an abbreviated form. Example: Mangifera indica, Lin. Lin written in normal format. It indicates that this species was first described by Linnaeus. Now, classification is the process by which anything is grouped into convenient categories based on some easily observable characters. Mammals with external ears and body hairs. Dogs, cats, mammals, wheat, rice, plants, animals are convenient categories. These are taxa. Then taxonomy. Then characterization, identification, classification, nomenclature are the processes that are basic to taxonomy. Human beings were since long not only interested in knowing more about different kinds of organisms and their diversities, but also the relationships among them. This branch of study was referred to as systematics. The word systematics is derived from the Latin word systema, which means systematic arrangement of organisms. Linnaeus used Systema Naturae as the title of his publication. The scope of systematic was later enlarged to include systematics takes into account evolutionary relationships between organisms. Now, species. Taxonomic studies consider a group of individual organisms with fundamental similarities as a species. Mangifera indica solanum tuberosum for potato, Panthera leo for lion, Mangifera indica for mango, Tigris for tiger, Pardus for leopard, and Nigrum and Melongena also included in the solanum. Then Homo sapiens, like human beings. Now, genus. Felidae is a family, includes tiger and cats, and Canidae includes dog. Potato and brinjal belong to the same genus Solanum. in order. Plant families like Convolvulus, Solanaceae are included in the order Polymonials, mainly based on the floral characters. Okay, the animal order Carnivora includes families like Felidae and Canidia, right? So, in phylum, classes comprising animals like fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds, along with mammals constitute the next higher category called phylum. Now, the taxonomic categories from species to kingdom have been shown in ascending order, starting with species. Now, lower the taxa, more are the characteristics that the members within the taxon share. Higher the category, greater is the difficulty of determining the relationship to other taxa at the same level. Hence, the problem of classification becomes more complex. Now, taxonomic category showing hierarchical arrangement in ascending order, right? Species, then genus, then family, then order, then class, then phylum division, and then kingdom. Now the organisms with their taxonomic categories. So man, Homo sapiens, Homo hominidia, family, order, primata, class, mammalia, phylum division, that is chordata. Okay, then housefly. So then housefly, that is Musca domestica. Musca is the genus and family is the Musidia, and order is Diptera, and class is Insecta and Arthropoda, phylum. Mango, Mangifera indica. Mangifera is genus, and then family, that is Anacardiaceae. Order, that is Sapindals. Class, that is Dicot, and division is Angiosperm. Wheat, Triticum astium. Triticum is genus, family is Poaceae. Order is Poales and Monocot, and then Angiosperm. Families are characterized on the basis of both vegetative and reproductive features of plant species, and three different genera: Solanum, Petunia, and Datura. They placed in family Solanaceae, and among animals, genus Panthera comprising lion, tiger, leopard is put along with genus Felis, cats, in the family Felidae. Genus comprises a group of related species which has more characters in common in comparison to species of other genera. Genera are aggregates of closely related species. So taxonomic categories, there is taxonomic categories, they represents rank, and they represents taxa in taxonomic hierarchy, and then taxon. Okay, an organism represents occupies a place or position in the system of classification. A place or position in the system of classification, right?